Hello, I'm Brian, and welcome to Mead and More. Today we are talking about the yeast testing that we did not too long ago. Um, so the three that I took the balloons off of, they are apparently still off-gassing just a little bit. So um, I don't want to put a balloon back on it. As I said, I hate the balloons. I'm going to remove this. And what I found is a silicone topper. This is used for making fermented foods, kimchis and whatnot. And basically, it's the exact same concept as the balloon. It's got a slice in it. It's got a hole. When there's enough pressure, it just allows it to burp out. The problem is I've got to cut them down. They come a little bit too large. So I'm going to cut these down real quick. I'm going to drop them into the sanitizer. And then we will take a look and see what's going on here. I want to give them a taste test, show you guys how they're coming along. And then we'll put the toppers on. Because I don't want a bottle bomb. I've been releasing gas on these kind of regularly. There, you can hear that. So yeah, just want to release that gas so nothing builds up and it doesn't end up exploding on us. So I'm going to get these cut and then we'll come back to this. All right, got them. I have a sanitizer sitting right next to me. Just dropping them right in. And I'm going to do the same thing with the metal rings from here. Oh. Ooh. That one has a very beer-like smell to it. Okay. And now the one I dread the most. Oh, this one's actually coming off much easier than I expected. There we go. So this one is the bread yeast. You can tell that it's still producing a lot of gas. I'm going to be doing some sample tasting on this. So first thing I want to show you is just what the color looks like on this. Now, remember, all four of these have been brewing the same, or sitting, aging, brewing the same amount of time. So, still very, very cloudy. Yeah, there's still a lot of layering going on here. All right, let's see what we have. Okay. The smell is mellowed. It's a lot more honey now. Um, Not very tasty at all. Very sour, actually. Has a fairly light smell, but a fairly good smell. But yeah, it is. It does not taste very good right now. So let's move on to the safe ale. Um, Very similar smell. Hmm. Definitely a much more beer-like smell to it. The color, you can tell it's still fairly opaque. It is much more translucent than the bread yeast. Let's see how this one tastes. All right, so the safe ale actually has a very beer-like flavor to it right now. Um, Guess that's to be expected. Doesn't taste nearly as sour as the bread, but yeah, I could possibly drink that one right now, but it's not a flavor that I would want in my mead. All right, now this is the Lauven 71B. All right. So just looking above, it definitely has more of the same color as the bread yeast, but it is quite a bit clearer. Just hold it up here. Now we're getting to a point where we can see through it, and the yeast cake is very dense down at the bottom. You can see the bubbles rising from the yeast. Let's see how this one tastes. Um, yeah, not good, not good at all. Very sour as well, just very yeasty sour. So far, I would prefer that one out of the group. Um, and I think they all just need to age a bit more. Um, so that brings us to the EC1118. Now, these are um, currently dry. They they've fermented down to 1.000. So it's just kind of aging, and they are aging on the yeast, on the lees. Probably not the best for flavor, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and test this EC1118 out. See what kind of, I'm curious what the camera shows as a difference. So let's move some stuff around here. So that's the 71B, looking straight down. And I'm curious what we see with the one what you see. I like this because you can see all the way down to the yeast cake at the bottom going straight down. This one is very clear right now. So when we pull it up, yeah, it's very clear. Beautiful color right now. Let's see the smell. They all smell about the same. They all still smell very yeasty. And it could be because they are still sitting on the yeast cake. I think if I wanted to do something with it, make it a little better, I would need to re-rack them into another container and just combine them and hope that either the 71B or the 1118 takes over. Yeah. But I do absolutely love the color of this one, the clarity of it. Okay. They're all very yeasty. I would not really brag about any of them right now, but we're going to go ahead and let them sit for a while. And why don't you guys let me know what you want to see down below? Go ahead, just put in the comments if you want to see them just sit on the lees and age out, what happens to them, or if you want me to combine them into something else. Yeah, down below. I will put a link to the toppers that I have down below as well, just so you guys could, just so you guys can see what it is that I got. Let's go ahead and seal these back up. All right, so when you're looking at these, you'll notice that the toppers are just a little bit bigger than the lids themselves. I did that on purpose because I wanted to make sure that we had a good tight seal all the way around. All right, so we're gonna let these set for a little while longer. I'm going to give this a couple of weeks and see if we can get a general feel for how you guys would like to see this proceed. So, yeah. Thanks for watching along. If you enjoyed this, remember, please hit that like. Please hit that like button down below and give us a thumbs up. And keep brewing, my friends. Love ya.